matuto!
Hello everyone, welcome back grade 9 students. So this will be the continuation of our lesson about operation of radicals. So for today's video, we will be talking about multiplication of radicals. So at the end of the lesson, again, you are expected to perform operations on radical expressions, particularly the multiplication of radicals. Okay, class, let us begin. So take note that there are three cases to be considered in multiplying radicals. So the first one is multiplying radicals of the same order or index. So ibig sabihin, pag parehas yung kanilang index or power or yung root, okay, ganito yung ating gagawin. Or we will apply this property. Nth root of A multiplied by nth root of B, so that would be equal to nth root of AB. So, di ba madali lamang? Kapag parehas yung index nila, ano ang ginagawa natin sa kanilang radical? Yes, we just need to get their product. I-multiply lang si A and B, yung nasa loob. That's it. Okay? So you just need to copy the common root and then multiply their radical. So in short, you just need to multiply the coefficients as well as the radical. Ang coefficient class ay yung number na nasa tabi ng ating radical. So let's have this example. We have 3 square root of 5 multiplied by square root of 2. Parehas sila ng index, tama? Okay, so we will just get the product of the radicand as well as the coefficient. Unahin natin yung si coefficient. 3 times, ano ang coefficient nito? Yes, we have 1. So 3 times 1 is equal to 3 and then multiplied by, by the radicand. 5 times 2. Okay. So, kinopya lamang natin yung ating common root. Now, what is 5 times 2? We have 10. Okay, kung kaya pang isimplify si 10, pag nakuha natin ang square root ng 10 or may factor pa siya, factors na pwede pa siyang, or yung isa ay perfect nth root or perfect square root, so therefore, isimplify pa natin. But in this case, ang square root of 10 is already in its simplest form. So therefore, that is our final answer. We have 3 square root of 10. For this given example, we have negative 4 cube root of 2 multiplied by 3 cube root of 4. So, tingnan natin kung dito ba siya papatak sa ating case number 1. Same order ba ang kanilang index? Yes po, pareha siyang cube root. So, therefore, we can apply this. So, papaano? So, that is, again, multiply natin yung coefficients as well as the radical. So, dito ang coefficient niya ay negative 4 times 3. What is, okay, i-multiply natin si negative 4 times 3. And then, after that, yung radicand naman. So, kopyahin lamang natin ang kanilang common root. So, that is cube root of cube root, right? And then, multiply the radicand. 2 times 4 is equal to 8. So, therefore, this is equal to cube root of 2 times 4. Okay. Next, simplify natin. Negative 4 times 3 is equal to negative 12. How about 2 times 4? Okay, that is cube root of 8. So, kinokopya lamang natin yung ating radical symbol as well as the index. So, since here, ang ating radicand is equal to 8 at alam naman natin that cube root of 8 or 8 is a perfect cube. Diba? Kasi merong isang number that when you multiply to itself, 3 times will result to 8. And that is 2. Because 2 times 2 times 2 is equal to 8. So therefore, perfect cube ang 8 natin. So ibig sabihin, hindi pa pala to ang final answer. We can still simplify it. Papaano? I-multiply natin ang cube root ng 8 or i-extract natin yung root niya. That is, multiplying it by the answer. What is cube root of 8? Okay, that is 2. So, meaning, ito ay magiging negative 12, kung napya lamang si coefficient, and then, yung 2. Nawala na si cube root of 8 kasi na-extract na natin. Cube root of 8 is equal to 2. Therefore, isimplify lang natin, negative 12 times 2 is equal to negative 24. Therefore, this is our final answer. So this time, let us have this third example. we have square root of 32xy cubed multiplied to square root of 18x squared. Okay, so parehas tayo ulit ng indices. So therefore, we can apply this property. So what are we going to do? We need to simplify first the radicand. So isimplify muna natin ito kasi di ba ang 32 ay meron pang factors in which ang isa ay perfect square root. Tama ba? Yes. Pag ganyan class yung given natin, as long as kaya natin siyang i-factor na meron siyang isang perfect nth root, depende sa ating root. Since ito is square, perfect square root, i-simplify natin. Okay? So, ang 32, xy cube, unahin natin. So, gagawa ulit tayo ng dalawang radical symbol. And then, yung isa ay perfect nth root at ang isa ay hindi. Okay? So, here, meron tayong dalawang square root. Ang isa ay perfect nth root, dito natin ilalagay. So, ang 32, ang factors ng 32 ay 16 times 2. Tama ba? In which ang 16 is a perfect square root. And then yung x. Ang x ba ay nakasimplify na or pwede pa nating i-factor? Okay, nakasimplify na po siya since ang kanyang exponent ay 1. Tandaan, kapag ang exponent natin ay less than our index, di ba ito ay 2, so mas maliit sa 1, ibig sabihin simplified na siya. Since it is already simplified, dito natin siya ilagay. Okay? So we have x. How about y cube? Okay, ang y cube po can be factored out into, since ito ay 2, gawin natin itong y squared and y. Kasi y squared times y is equal to y cube. Okay, pinaghiwalay po. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Nakuha? Ang 2 po ay perfect square. Paano ba malalaman ulit kung siya ay perfect nth root? Kapag po ang exponent ay divisible sa ating index or yung root. Since 2 divided by 2 are divisible by each other, then ito ay perfect square root. Next, kung nakuha na natin ang square root of 32xy cube, kunin naman natin si square root of 18x squared. So, ganun ulit ang gawin natin. I-factor ulit natin siya into 2. Yung isa ay perfect nth root at yung isa ay hindi. Ang 18, ano ang kanyang factors? Ang isa ay perfect square root. Okay, so that is 9 times 2. Tama ba? Ang 9 ay perfect square root. Now, how about x squared? Okay, since ang x squared is a perfect square root again, so dito natin siya ilalagay. Ano? Kasi ang 2 is divisible by the index. Now, after getting them, i-simplify na natin or i-extract natin ang root ng ating perfect nth root. So, we have ang 16y squared ay magiging, kunin natin ang square root nito. Since pwede pa siyang i-simplify. Okay, that is, square root of 16, we have 4. Tama ba? Square root of y squared, we have y. So, we have 4y. Then, after that, ano ang gagawin natin dito sa simplified na? We just need to copy it. Okay, nakukuha? Nakakahabol? Okay, I hope so. Next, multiplied by, get again or extract again the roots of 9x squared. So, that will be, square root of 9 is 3, and square root of x squared is x. Kasi 2 divided by 2 is 1. Okay, 1 yung exponent niya. Then, we just need to copy the non-perfect nth root. So, we have square root of 2. Okay, so after this, okay, may dalawa na lamang tayong terms. So, we just need to apply the multiplication of radicals. So, with the same indices. Same naman ang indices niya. Na-simplify na natin yung radical. So, therefore, let us perform the rule in which multiply the coefficient and multiply the radicals. Coefficient, i-multiply natin. 4y times 3x. Saan galing yun? Ito po yung coefficient. Si 4y at saka si 3x. Nakuha? And then, i-multiply din natin si dalawang radical. So, we have square root of 2xy and 2. Okay? Yan. 2xy and 2. So, therefore, i-simplify na natin. Sorry, nagpakita na dito. Okay, so we have 4y times 3x. So, that is 12xy. Tama ba? Yes. And then, how about this? 2xy times 2. Since ito ay number, i-multiply lang natin siya sa kapwa number. 2 times 2 is equal to 4xy. Okay? Then, sabi ko nga sa inyo, kung kaya pang isimplify ang nasa loob ng radicand, isimplify natin. Meron pa ba tayong pwedeng isimplify? Yes, kasi yung 4 is a perfect square. Tama ba? So, ibig sabihin, we can extract the root of 4 or pwede na natin itong ilabas. Ilagay doon. So, what is square root of 4? Yes, we have 2. Therefore, i-multiply natin si 2 doon sa coefficient ni 12xy. Can you still follow? Yes. Then, multiply this to the square root of, ano na lang natin sa loob ng radical natin? Okay, we have xy. So, kopyahin lang natin si xy. Ma'am, wala si 4. Ayun na po kasi si 4. In-extract na natin, inilabas na natin. Maliwanag? Okay, then, let us simplify again. What is 12xy times 2? Okay, we have 24xy. And then, kinopya natin si square root of xy. So, therefore, I think nakasimplest form na to. Wala na pwedeng simplify. So, therefore, that is our final answer. We have 24xy square root of xy. Okay, so now let us begin with the second case in which it is multiplying radicals with different indices but same ang radicand. So this time naman, magkaiba naman sila ng index. So di ba yung unang case natin parehas ng index? Dito, magkaiba yung kanilang indices pero parehas naman sila ng radicand. So nagkabaliktad yung case 1 and case 2 natin, di ba? So here, sabi dyan, if the radicands are the same but different ang indices, you have to change them into similar index. Sabihin, gagawa pala tayo ng paraan para maging parehas lang yung index niya. Kasi pag parehas na yung index niya, we can perform the case number 1. Okay, nakuha? Let's have this example. Square root of 3 times cube root of 3. So, di ba parehas lamang tayo ng indices, ng radicand, sorry. But, their indices are different. Yung isa ay 2, yung isa ay 3. Pero parehas sila ng radicand. So, what are we going to do? Okay, in this case po, you need to change it first into exponential form. Okay, bakit kailangan? Kasi yun yung paraan para makuha natin or maging similar yung index natin. I'll show you how. So, una, ilipat muna natin siya sa exponential form. Tanda pa ba kung paano? Si square root of 3 ay magiging 3 raised to 1/2. Tama ba? Ang ating index naging denominator. Ang exponent ng ating radicand naging numerator. At siya ang ating exponent ng base natin na radicand, which is 3. Nakuha? So, what about cube root of 3? Ito ay magiging, okay, multiply natin kay 3 raised to 1/3. 1/3 ngayon ang kanyang exponent. Kasi, ang 3 ang index, ito yung denominator. 1 ang numerator, yun yung ating exponent dito. Nakuha? So, after this, gagawin natin yung fraction natin, i-apply natin yung paano tayo magiging similar fraction. So, paano ba magiging parehas lamang yung kanilang denominator? Okay, that is by getting their LCD. Ano ba yung LCD niya? So, di ba same base ito? 3 and 3. So, ibig sabihin, we can apply the law of exponent. Sabihin, 1/2 plus 1/3. Tama ba? Kapag same bases, di ba, anong ginagawa natin sa exponent? Pinag-add. So, after that, ito na, yung sinasabi ko, i-apply natin yung how to make them similar fraction. Di ba, kukunin natin ang LCD? 2 times 3. Or get the LCD. That is 6. So, gagawin natin 6 yung denominator. Paano naging 3? Paano naging 2? Hindi po natin basta kinopya doon. Ganito po yan. Yung 6 na LCD, ilalagay dito. Kokopyahin. 6, i-divide natin dito sa ating original. 6 divided by 2, 3. I-divide, and then i-multiply naman sa numerator. Ano nga ang sagot? 6 divided by 2, 3. Times 1, 3. Kaya po, naging 3 to. Nakuha? Next. 6 divided by 3, 2. 2 times 1, we have 2. So that is the reason bakit naging 2 to. Now, i-simplify lang natin, 3 plus 2, we have 5, and then copy the denominator. Okay? So, anong nangyari? Nagkaroon tayo ng 3 raised to 5 over 6. Kapag ganyan na po, pwede na natin siyang ilipat into radicand ulit, or into radicals rather. So, that will be equal to, ililipat natin sa radicals, so that will be, okay, 3, ito yung ating radicand, yung 6, yun ang ating index, and ang 5, ang ating exponent ng ating radicand. So, therefore, ang 3 raised to 5 ay pwede pang i-simplify into 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 5 times. What is the answer? So, that is 243. So, kopyahin lang ulit yun sa radicand. So, therefore, the final answer is 6th root of 243. So, kapag pala pinag-multiply itong dalawa, ang magiging sagot ay 6th root of 243. Okay, class, nag-follow ba sa una nating example? Okay, if you do, try natin ulit itong padalawang example. We have the given is cube root of 2 times or multiplied by 4th root of 4. So, dito, ma'am, paano yan? Different indices na, pero magkaiba rin yung kanilang radicand. Okay? So, wag mo na kayong kabahan. Ano? Kasi, baka naman kasi pwede natin silang gawing same yung radicand. So, papaano? Di ba possible naman, yung isa ay 4, yung isa ay 2, yung isa ay 4. So, alam naman natin yung 4, pwede natin siyang gawing exponential form. Tama? In which this will be equal to 2 squared. Try natin. So, kinopya natin si cube root of 2 multiplied by, yan. Instead of writing 4, isinulat ko siya into exponential form. Ginawa ko siyang 2 squared. So, ngayon, parehas na ba sila ng ng radicand? Sorry. Parehas na ba sila ng radicand? Yes po. So, same ang radicand, pero magkaiba ng index. So, therefore, we can apply again what we did doon sa ating unang example. So, again, ang gagawin natin, let us rewrite it into exponential form. Ito ay magiging 2 raised to 1/3. Tama ba? Okay. Then, ito naman ay magiging multiplied by 2 raised to 2/4. 2 ang exponent. So, ito yung ating numerator. And then, yung index natin ay 4. Nakuha? Okay, again. Since we are multiplying with the same base, applying the laws of exponents, i-add natin, copy the base, and then add the exponents. So, that will be equal to 1/3 plus 1/2. Ma'am, paano naman naging 1/2 yun? Tingnan nyo yung 2/4. Diba pwede siyang i-simplify? Yes, that is by dividing both side by 2. Kaya naging 1/2. Kasi 2 divided by 2 is 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 1. So, kaya po siya naging 1/2. Nakuha yon, yung part na yon. Okay, so sana, no? So, next, i-add na natin. Kaya ba natin i-add is dissimilar fraction pa siya. Make them similar. So, papaano? Again, get the LCD. So, ang LCD niya ay 6. Now, 6 divided by 3, 2 times 1, we have 2. 6 divided by 2, 3 times 1, we have 3. Kaya po naging 2 over 6 plus 3 over 6. Ngayon, i-simplify natin, i-add natin. Pwede na natin i-add since parehas na ang kanilang denominator. What is 2 plus 3? We have 5. So, that is, we have 2 raised to 5 over 6. Again, since meron na tayong simplest form ng exponential form, pwede na natin siyang i-rewrite into radicals. So, ang 2 magiging radicand, ang 6 magiging index, at ang 5 ang magiging exponent. So, that will be equal to 6th root of 2 raised to 5. Now, i-simplify natin yung radicand. 2 raised to 5 is equal to, okay, that is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 5 beses. And the final answer is 32. So, therefore, when we get the product of these two expressions or two terms, the answer will be 6th root of 32. Okay? Nakuha? Good. Okay, so this time, let us move on with the third case in multiplying radicals, and that is by involving binomials. Okay? So, paano naman kapag binomials yung given? So, just like multiplying polynomials, we just need to use the property for the distributive or the product of two binomials. So, let's have this example. Like for example, our given is 3 square root of 2 multiplied by 4 square root of 2 minus square root of 3. So, alin dyan ang binomial? Okay, ito po. A monomial and a binomial. Paano ba i-multiply ang polynomials ng isang monomial at isang polynomial? Okay, so that is by, ayan. So, di ba, yung 3 square root of 2, i-multiply natin kay 4 square root of 2. So, try nga natin. Okay, so this will be 3, ayan. So, di ba? 3 square root of 2 multiplied by 4 square root of 2. What is the answer? Ayan. So, we have, yan. Hindi pa, pinakita ko muna sa inyo na kinuha natin yung product. So, after that, yung 3 square root of 2, imumultiply din dito. So, that is 3 times, yan, 3 square root of 2 multiplied by square root of 3. Nakuha? Okay, saka natin i-simplify. So, what is 3 square root of 2 times 4 square root of 2? Paano ba mag-multiply again? Yan. So, apply natin yung case number 1. Multiply the coefficient and then multiply the radicals, or the radical. So, 3 times 4, we have, yan. 3 times 4, imumultiply ulit yon yung coefficient, and then multiply natin yung radical, 2 times 2. So, ganun din ang gagawin natin dito. Okay? 3 times, okay, what is the coefficient? 3 times, anong coefficient nito? Okay, we have 1, hindi lamang nagpapakita. So, that would be minus 3 times 1. How about square root of 2 multiplied by square root of 3? So, 2 times 3. Nakuha yung part na yun? Okay, simplify natin. Ito, i-simplify natin. Ano? At saka ito. What is 3 times 4? Okay, we have 12. And then, 2 times 2, we have 4. Minus 3 times 1. Okay, ito. So, 3 times 1 is 3. And then, 2 times 3, we have 6. Okay, nakuha? Now, meron pa bang pwedeng i-simplify? Okay, tingnan nyo mabuti. Meron pa ba? Okay, meron pa po. Kasi alam naman natin that square root of 4 can still be simplified. Bakit? Yung 4 po ay a perfect square. Sabihin, pwede na natin itong i-extract. Ano ba ang square root ng 4? Pag sabing extract, aalisin natin yung square root niya. Kasi ilalabas na natin siya. Kukunin na natin yung kanyang answer. So, what is square root of 4? That is 2. So, yung 2, imumultiply natin kay 12. So, that will be 12 times 2. Then, what will happen to negative 3 square root of 6? Yung 6 ba pwedeng i-simplify? Okay, hindi po. So, therefore, kokopyahin lamang natin siya. Okay? So, that would be, yan. So, that would be 3 square root of 6. So, 12 times 2 times minus 3 square root of 6. Sinimplify, 12 times 2, we have 24. Minus 3 square root of 6. Now, meron pa ba? Pwede pa ba itong i-simplify? Okay, so wala na po. So, therefore, that would be our final answer. Okay, class, nasundan ba yung ating first example? Okay, so if you do, let's have another. Para mas malinaw, ano? Now, like for example, if our given is 2 square root of 3 plus 3 square root of 2 multiplied by 2 square root of 3 minus 3 square root of 2. So, if you notice, ang ating given ay, ayan, sorry, ayan, parehas na binomial. So, we are multiplying two binomials. So, in this case, we need to apply the FOIL method. Pero, tingnan muna natin. Ang given natin dito ay, since ito ay two binomials, ang atin namang given ay same lang ang terms. Tingnan nyo, 2 square root of 3, 2 square root of 3, 3 square root of 2, 3 square root of 2. Ang nag-iba lamang ay yung ating operation, yung isa ay plus, yung isa ay minus. Ano? So, in this case, kung familiar ito sa inyo, ang case na ito ay tinatawag natin sum, kasi may sum tayo doon, sum and difference of two terms. Di ba pag sum and difference of two terms, ang ginagawa lamang natin dyan, like for example, ito. We have A plus B, ayan, multiplied by A minus B. Okay, so sorry, medyo mahinang ano ang ma'am. Ano? Ayan, so yan. So kapag minultiply yan, di ba ang mangyayari lang dyan, you will get the square of the first term, kukunin lang natin ang square, and then get the square of the last term or the second term. Kunin natin ang square niya. And then get their difference. So, ang magiging sagot niya ay difference of two squares. Ano? So, ganun din ito. I-apply din natin to. Kunin natin ang square ng first term. We have 2 square root of 3. Kinuha yon ang square. Nakuha yon? Ito yon. At yung last term, which is 3 square root of 2, kukunin din natin square. So, ito yan. Parehas lamang sila. Okay? Nakita nyo? Okay. So, here, let us simplify. What is 2 squared? Okay, we have 4. Tama ba? 4 times, what is the square root of 3? Quantity squared. That is 3. Kinakancel lamang po natin ito at saka ito. So, mangyayari, ito na lang ang isusulat natin. So, that is 3. But don't forget to get the square of the coefficient, ha? Okay, ganon. Dito naman, sa next term natin, we have minus 9. 3 squared is 9. Then, cancel ulit yung dalawa, so we have 2. Now, let us simplify. 4 times 3, we have 12. 9 times 2, we have 18 or negative 18. Now, simplify natin. What is 12 minus 18? Yes, that is negative 6. So, therefore, our final answer is negative 6. Okay, nakuha? Ito po ay applicable sa case na ganito. Kapag parehas na parehas yung terms, ang pinagkaiba lamang ay operation. Isang addition at isang subtraction. Okay? So, that's it for multiplying radicals involving binomials. So, let us have this another example. Our given is square root of 2 plus 2 square root of 3 multiplied by 3 square root of 2 minus square root of 3. So, here, if you notice, we have 2 binomials. Okay, dalawang binomials, pero unlike dun sa ating padalawang example, dito naman, magkaiba na sila ng terms. So, we cannot apply the sum or difference of two terms. Okay? So, dito, ibang gagawin natin. So, ano sa palagay ninyo yung method na pwede natin gamitin dyan? When we need to get the product of two binomials. Okay, so that is the FOIL method. So, pwede natin gamitin yung FOIL method. Ano ba yung FOIL method? Ayan, so we have F for the first term. We have O for the outer terms. We have I for the inner terms. And we have L for the last term. So, isa-isahin natin. Una, we have the first term. So, ito yan. What is the square root of 2? I-multiply daw natin si square root of 2 by 3 square root of 2. Okay? Next, the outer terms. Okay, ito yan. So, we need to multiply square root of 2 times negative square root of 3. So, that would be negative square root of 2 times square root of 3. Pinag-multiply lang muna. Mamaya natin isi-simplify, okay? Next is the inner terms. So, we have 2 square root of 3 times 3 square root of 2. Okay, that is positive. And then, for the last terms, we have positive times negative, we have negative. So, 2 square root of 3 times negative square root of 3. Okay? Now, let us simplify. What is square root of 2 times square root of 32? Kopyahin, multiply lang yung radical. 2 times 32 is, okay, we have 64. So, again, how about this? Square root of 2 times square root of 3. I-multiply lang yung radical. So, we have 2 times 3 is equal to, okay, square root of 6. Kopyahin lang ulit yung ating operations. Then, bring down yung positive. And then, 2 square root of 3 times 3 square root of 2. We have 2 times 3 is 6. Then, 3 times 2 is 6. Okay? Coefficient sa coefficient, radical sa radical. Next, we have negative. Kopyahin sa negative. Then, 2 times 1, we have 2. And then, 3 times 3, we have 9. Okay? So, sana nakuha ito. Okay, next. Simplify. Can we simplify square root of 64? Ano yung square root ng 64? Okay, exactly naman siya kasi perfect number. perfect square root ang 64. So that is, what is that number? Okay, correct. So that is 8. 8 times 8 is equal to 64. Then, how about this one? Okay, we just need to bring it down. So, minus square root of 6 or negative square root of 6. And then ito, meron pa bang simplify dito? Wala na rin. Just bring it down. So, 6 is square root of 6. How about this? 2 times ang square root of 9. Meron pa bang pwedeng i-simplify dito? Yes po. Square root of 9 is equal to 3. So, we have negative 2 square root of 9 is equal to 2 times 3. Ito na po yan. Nawala na yung ating square root of 9 kasi in-extract na natin. Now, simplify lamang natin. Alin ba dito ang pwedeng i-simplify? Okay, ito po. Negative 2 times 3. And the rest, kopyahin lamang. Okay? By the way, ito, shortcut na natin. Ito, sinimplify na natin kasi we can combine like terms. Parehas sila ng indices, parehas sila ng radicals, so we can perform the operation. Meron tayong 1 dito, meron 1 tayo dito, then plus 6. Negative 1 plus 6, that is positive 5. And then copy the common radicand. So we have the square, or radicals, we have the square root of 6. Then 2 times 3, negative 2 times 3, we have negative 6. So therefore, i-simplify ulit natin. Alin ang pwede? Okay, parehas po itong number. So, i-perform na natin. What is 8 minus 6? We have 2. Then, how about this one? Kopyahin lamang natin. So, positive 5 square root of 6. So, therefore, the product of these two expressions or two binomials is equal to 2 plus 5 square root of 6. Pwede ba natin pag-plusin si 2 plus 5? Okay, hindi po. Why? Kasi sabi nga natin, we can only combine similar radicals. So ito ay number, pero ito ay may kapartner siyang square root of 6. Kung ito ay may square root of 6, pwede natin pagsamahin. Pero since wala, we cannot combine them. So the final answer is 2 plus 5 square root of 6. Okay? Did you understand? Okay, good. Okay, class, so those are the 3 cases in performing multiplication of radicals. So, sana nakatulong ang video na ito while you are studying at home. Don't forget the hashtag, Learn at Home with Ma'am Shei. So, kung di pa kayo na-subscribe, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And feel free to comment down for your question and request. So, see you again on our next video tutorial about division of radicals. Goodbye!
So this is the end of my video tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a lot. So please don't forget to subscribe for more video updates.